Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you know, it's Tuesday, means new video, new things to talk about. So I recently, well not recently, a few weeks ago, and I never did a video about it, was questioned about corrective concealer. Like, what is corrective concealer? It was a coworker of mine who had seen my video when I did my first one about my makeup tutorial, and she noticed that I was using corrective concealer. She says, what in the world is that? How do I use it? How do I get my hands on it? What do I do with it? So I'm going to make today's video about corrective concealers. So I'm actually fairly new about learning about corrective concealers. So the whole thing is color correction, kind of how hairstylists use color correctors for your hair. It's the same aspect for your makeup. So what corrective concealer does is it balances out the rednesses or the dark circles, the purples and the blues and the greens in your face, so that way when you apply makeup, everything has a smoother finish and you don't see any redness spotting through your foundation or any other blemishes or things that you may have. So I'm going to talk to you today about what I know so far about corrective concealer. So the only one I actually have that I personally purchased through my E.L.F. beauty haul, which you could see in my other video, is the E.L.F. Corrective Concealer, which is this beauty right here. So corrective concealer, this one comes with 4 shades, which I actually already used. I started to use a little bit of it already, as you can see. And it comes with 4 colors, so the whole point is to have colors that balance everything out. So for those of you that are not artists, which honestly I don't even remember this, the color wheel. So we all know that our primary colors are red, yellow, and blue, right? And then we have secondary colors that are orange, green, and purple. If you see me looking away, it's because I'm reminding myself on my phone so I don't tell you guys wrong information. So this is the color wheel, okay? So you got the 3 primary colors and then the 3 secondary colors. So the whole point is to balance it all out. So if you have redness on your face, you want to go with the green corrective color concealer, which is right here. If you have orange on your face, you want to go with blue, which this one that I have actually doesn't have the blue or the yellow that I've seen in other videos. So I don't know if maybe this is a new one. So I'm just going to use the ones that I know best. But just to let you know the information, if you have veins kind of in or around your eyes or somewhere on your face, you feel like your purpley blue veins pop out, then you want to go with a peach color, which would be kind of like this one right here, more of like an orange peach color to balance that out. I have a lot of redness on my face and I recently got a pimple, which I was very, very upset about, and that is when I would use the green one. Now when you apply corrective concealer, you don't apply it to your whole face and mask it on like it's foundation. Okay, you want to just dab, you know, a little bit on your face here and there wherever you see the spots. And then you want to blend it in just a little. You don't want to rub it in your face because then you're literally getting rid of the product that you just put on. So you don't want to do that. Don't do that. So you just dab everything on, which the perfect thing I use to dab anything is my beauty blender right here. So I'm going to just use, it comes with a little brush, by the way. This is the little brush the E.L.F. comes with. And you don't have to use this. This will kind of take a little while. I mean, I've used it, but, you know, because I only have like a little bit of spots on my face. But you could totally just use your fingers. A trick I learned actually through Mary Kay is you want to use your ring finger. For some reason, this is the one finger that has a less pressure point. So when you put on your face, you're not putting too much pressure on your face, getting all those oils and greases in. If you feel the different pressures of your fingers, you notice that the ring finger is the one with the least pressure. So always use the ring finger if you're going to apply anything on your face, especially under your eyes. You always want to, you know, be careful. It's your face. You want to take care of it. So since I have a pimple right here, okay, I'm going to just lightly dab with my ring finger, smooth this green in, and I'm just going to apply and dab where I see redness. Okay, it looks like a lot, but don't worry, you won't see it through the foundation, I promise you. So, one thing I like about this, considering this is my first corrective concealer I've ever purchased, what I do like is that it's easy to apply. It feels a little oily, but it's very soft. So you don't have to worry about all of, it kind of being harsh on your skin. It's very easy to apply. I get a lot of redness on my face. It's not really rosacea. If you have rosacea, you obviously want to use the green. But, I have a lot of redness in my cheeks. So I'm just going to dab and dab and dab and dab. A little bit here, a little bit there. So I do have dark circles. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I barely get any sleep because work kills me. Especially this Mother's Day weekend, which happy Mother's Day to those of you that are moms or stepmoms, daddies that are moms or foster moms or fur baby mommies. Happy Mother's Day to all of you, since it was just the other day. So if you have dark circles, you want to apply, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to review really quick back on my color wheel. If you have dark circles, anything that's, aren't like, well, the thing is, this corrective concealer really doesn't have the blue and the yellow like the other ones do. So I kind of really don't know which one to use right now. So I think what I'm going to use is just the salmon color right here. This little peachy color that I told you guys about. Because, dark circles are like purple, green, and blue. It's kind of like a combo. So we're going to use the opposite of that, which would be kind of peachy orange and red. And we're just going to dab that under our dark circles. Just a little lightly and see how that goes. So I didn't put a lot. You don't want to go overboard. Like I said, I'm looking in my other mirror because it's a little easier for me. You don't want to go overboard on the corrective concealer because you still have to apply foundation. You can't just walk out the house looking like a clown. Although some may suggest that would be really funny and amusing. So after you apply your corrective concealer, you're going to actually apply your regular concealer, which my concealer that I currently have is my tone correcting concealer. Ooh, that I just dropped because clearly it doesn't want to be on a video. Is my E.L.F. tone correcting concealer, which honestly, I don't know why my camera constantly goes in and out of focus. So it's this little bottle here. And I'm just going to, it's a brush, so I'm just going to apply my concealer right over everything I just put on. And we're just going to correct on top of what we just corrected, basically. So we're going to apply just a little bit, dab it in. Like I said, you don't want to go overboard on rubbing it, especially because you don't want to get rid of the product you just applied. You just simply want to cover a little bit of that craziness so that when you apply your foundation, you're not seeing green or red or salmon colors peeping through. So I'm just going to lightly dab my concealer a little bit. I have a lot of green on this side. I think I put a little too much. Most people literally just put like a dot of the corrective concealer. I kind of just like meshed it all in there because I honestly have just a lot of redness in my face. So I'm just going to lightly blend it with my beauty blender really quickly. Alright. Just going to lightly blend it all in really quick. And now that we're all blended, we're going to apply our foundation. So before I applied all of this, I actually put on my primer, my whole face primer here. And I used my E.L.F. primer, which as most of you know, I'm currently doing my whole kind of, I'm running out of foundation. I'm already using like the tube itself. I always use E.L.F. They're vegan, they're cruelty free, they're affordable, so that's why I'm using it. And I'm trying to use everything that I can. There's a lot of people that don't like E.L.F. And you know what? It's not going to be for everyone's cup of tea. I mean, I'm sure there are higher brands that people don't like, and there's cheap brands that people don't like. You know, there's good and bad to every brand and every product. Okay, not every product is perfect for every skin tone or every skin in itself, like color and all that. So, I mean, you just go with what's best for you. I'm using E.L.F. because I want to learn how to use cruelty-free and vegan products as much as possible, although I did sign up for Ipsy. So, because I signed up for that, not every product in that bag is going to be any of that. And then there's going to be products that are, which is going to be a plus. But I already spent my money on it. I don't feel like canceling because some of their products are really good and are cruelty-free. So, you know, just going to go with that. I need a little bit more foundation there. And then once we're done with the foundation, then you can apply the rest of your makeup, which is always a plus. It kind of just, it's a little extra step, you know, to take, is to put the color correcting concealer. But if it benefits you, I mean, why not? If it truly benefits you and you feel like it's worth it, then do that extra step. I mean, it doesn't take too long. As you see, I just dabbed it in the areas that I needed it for and called it a day, and then just applied my concealer and my foundation as I would for any other makeup process that I use. So now you cannot even see the redness in my face. You may get the little bump. I have a problem with like actually popping my pimples, so because of that, there's always going to be a little bump there. But as you see, I don't have any redness in my face anymore. So I would say their green color corrector in their Corrective Concealer pack really does work. As far as the other colors, I still am not clear on how to use them. And considering the other videos I've seen on YouTube, they have blue and yellow and this one doesn't, I'm going to have to learn a little bit more info about it. But I wanted to show you guys because I was already asked the question, so I just wanted to give you guys a little info about what I knew so far about the Corrective Concealer by E.L.F. There are plenty color correcting concealers out there. It is becoming more trending now. More people know about it, so a lot of companies are producing a color corrector for makeup. So that's pretty awesome. I will definitely look into giving other ones a try, but this was a good start. I really do like the fact that my face isn't red anymore and everything has like a nice tone to it and everything seems like it's fully blending in and very smoothly at that. So stay tuned for my next video, which I'm actually going to be recording again. So if you see me in this red shirt again, it's not because I'm dirty, it's because I'm recording 2 videos in one day. Because I received my Ipsy glam bag, which I'm super excited to show you guys. So stay tuned for the next video, and I hope you like it. If there's any other questions, comments, please leave them down below. Do not forget to subscribe, share it, like it, do all that you can, share it with your friends, tell them to subscribe as well. Woo! Trying to talk fast and it literally, makes me go bonkers over here. I can't even talk right. So enjoy the next video if you want to watch it. If not, totally cool. Enjoy this one. Watch my other ones if you feel like it. Definitely subscribe and support. I know I'm a beginner. I'm still learning, but I'll get there. I promise. Have a good day, guys.